Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. This is Real Talk with Amiri, doing another one, y'all. It's Thursday. Hope everybody had a good day. I had a pretty good day. I think I had some coffee today. It got me a little hype. But yes, I hope everybody had a good day today. Hope everybody is starting to think about what you're doing. Think about your decisions. Think about how you're treating people. Think about your future. What does your future look like? What do you need to do to make some changes in your life? But yes, it's Thursday, and I think I thought of this topic yesterday, or it might have been today. Look, I don't know. It'd be so much going through my mind. But the topic is, are men and women delusional about relationships? And I think we definitely are. You know, I see a lot of relationships, marriages, just a lot of stuff that's like completely and totally out of order. You know, everybody is always complaining that they don't have the relationship that they want. Do you even have a relationship with yourself? That's the number one thing. Do you have a relationship with yourself? Do you really know what you want? Are you being the best you can be? Why would someone even want to be with you? What is the benefit? What are you bringing to the table? And you know, I hear this all the time. A lot of women, well, I got a job. I can do this. I can do that. He can do all those things for himself too, probably. You know, he can wash his own clothes. He can cook for himself. He can. He has a job too. And not to be frank, but he can probably get himself off too. I mean, what else do you have? And that goes for men too. I heard a man the other day a post. Well, I can cook for myself too. Well, she can too. What else? What else can we do for each other? How can we partner up? You know, it's like, oh, I can do that. I can do that. I can do this. I can do that. Tick tack toe. Tick for tat. Tit for tat. How can we grow with each other? How can we help each other? How can we love each other? You know, it's a lot of messed up conceptions out here about relationships, and I by far means, you know, I'm not the perfect person in a relationship, but I know that a lot of the things that I see and hear are incorrect. I know that much. Common sense and a lot of it. You know, we have a lot of women are saying, oh, nobody wants me. Why am I alone? I want a man, blah, blah. You're coming from the wrong energy. First of all, a needy energy, that's not the right energy for a relationship or anything, really. I need this. I need. Wrong energy. Totally. And, you know, if you are, you know, you're happy, you're doing the things you want to do, you're, you know, in good moods, you know, you're working and growing at what you want to do, you're going to be attractive to someone. Like, almost always. It's like, you know, when you go pick flowers, you go pick the fruit. You're not going to pick the small fruit or the fruit that's looking a little shady or the flower that's turning brown, or you're going to pick the one that's vibrant, that's yellow, that looks happy. I want that flower. So if you're happy, if you're taking control of your life, if you are growing and content and wanting more, you're going to be attractive to a man. And yes, you are going to attract some low-level men too, but you're also going to attract someone that is giving off that same vibration, that same energy. So get yourself together, men and women. But how are we delusional, men and women? I really think that, well, I know I'm learning, and I'm still learning about relationships and men and women, how we think, that men are looking for a certain thing, and women think men are looking for certain things, and men are kind of focused on a small number of things for the most part. Now, I'm not an expert. These are just things that I've kind of learned. So recently. So men are looking for, this certain thing, a woman, that he's attracted to. A lot of women are in the mindset of that, well, I am who I am. This is me. Men should want me even though I look this way, or I'm overweight, or I'm out of shape, or whatever. And a lot of men, they're not thinking that way. So that's delusional. And you can say, this is me, accept me for who I am. And yes, you should accept yourself for who you are. But men may not accept you for who you are. So it is what it is. Now, some men will. Some men don't care what you look like, how heavy you are, how overweight you are, or whatever. But a lot of men, they want a certain type. And we as women have to, accept that, or, deal with a certain type of man. But a lot of other men are not going to deal with you because of how you look, or whatever. It is what it is. And women are like that too. If certain, and that's not to say that, we should not be confident in who we are and what we are and how we look and whatever. But, attraction is, a certain thing. A lot of men think they can just come up in your DMs or whatever. And I had someone the other day ask me, was I single? Yes, I'm single. You would definitely know if I wasn't single, because I would be like, hey, this is my boo, this is my man. I'm going to say that at some point. And then I said, yes, I am single, but I am not looking for a relationship at this time. I'm working on getting a second income to, better my life or whatever. I didn't say all that, but I'm working on me. I'm focused on getting another income. Then he was like, shaking my head, and wow. Huh? Really? You want to discount me working on myself and trying to better my life and my family? Come on now. Block. Look, no, I didn't block him, but do people really think that just because you come into someone's direct messages, DM them, that you want them, that you want to see them, that I'm just supposed to be like, okay, yes, come, yeah, let me waste my time with you? Or that's delusional. That's delusional thinking. And what benefit are you bringing to the table? Okay, well, I have my own business. I own my own home. I'm working on investments, and I'm doing this project for myself. I'm trying to make a career out of this, but I'm still working. I mean, what benefits are you bringing to even have a conversation? That's for women too. We're delusional. Some women, I don't have this relationship that I want. I'm alone. I'm lonely. Well, what are you doing with your life? Some women, and it's a whole bunch of different type of women, a whole bunch of different type of men. Some women, well, I don't have a job. I don't have a car. I have this many kids. I just got out of this relationship. I'm depressed. I'm this, I'm that. Well, what type of relationship could you possibly be looking for that's gonna match that? Because we draw what we are, and what type of relationship would want to match that? That's just a question. I'm just asking a question. For men, some men. Okay, I work a 9 to 5. I got kids. I want to be with you. Okay. Well, I mean, what's attractive about that? What's exceptional about that? Yeah, I work a 9 to 5. I'm trying to do some other things. I work my 9 to 5. I got a car. I can feed myself. And I don't know. I'm trying to do more. But yeah, I mean, but what would make a woman just be like, oh yes, I want to go entertain this man? And a lot of times people just come to your inbox like, this is what it is. And yeah, you want me? You want to be with me? Let's go. No, I'm not that one. Look, no. First of all, I would need to get to know you a little bit to even entertain you. And I would definitely need to be attracted to you to entertain you to some extent. But what would be the benefit? We're just gonna go to work together. Hey baby, I see you at 5 o'clock when we both get off. No, I'm looking for a little bit more than that. So a lot of times we're delusional, and a lot of women, I think a lot of women think they are more attractive than what they really are. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm just talking about their life. Again, men are looking for something and women are looking for something different. So we got to get on the same page, or we at least need to understand, okay, he's looking for this. I can give him that. She's looking for this. I can give her that. We have to be conscious of what's really going on, because I don't think we're really conscious or awake. And a lot of men, I've seen some men lately, oh, I'm in a relationship. You have this relationship status, but you out here kicking it with these other women. So are you really in a relationship? Have you told her you out here kicking it with other people? Does she know that you can do what you want to do, but she isn't doing the same thing? Honesty. Got to be honest with people. We got to start being honest. A lot of dishonesty and hidden things, secrets. And I prefer to be honest, no matter what it is. You know what? No, I don't. No, I'm single. Would I like to be in a relationship? Of course. At some point. Not right now. But I could be working up to that while I'm working on myself. But I think people need to be more honest. Delusional is... And we have different types of delusion. Men think just because they ask you, I want to be with you, and you're supposed to just automatically say yes. No, that's not how it works. That is really not how it works. First of all, don't just get in people's DMs and act like, are you single? Yeah, I want you. That for, I don't know if that works for some women, but that does not work for me. That's ignorant. You know nothing about me. I know nothing about you. You should not be asking a woman to be with you and she does not fucking know you. Period. That's no. Women. I see some women, I'm in this relationship, we're getting married, and you have to have a foundation for marriage or relationships. I have to know you, understand you, I have to know your needs, your wants, your desires to be trying to get into a relationship with you, because I might not even be able to fulfill those needs. So we just wasted all this little time or big time, and I don't even know what you want. He doesn't even know what I want. And it's old and young people out here doing it. I can see a young person making, some of these mistakes, being delusional. But if you come on now, let's wake up. Here's a bit of an article. People are delusional when it comes to relationships. Let's talk about relationship. It's safe to say that most people have no clue how a real relationship goes. A lot of people accept so many things and assume that it's normal. The roots of this problem are easy to find if you ask me. Most people have it's normal if everybody is facing the same problem mentally. Well, that's just stupid. You're following the herd. The herd is always on a self-destructive path. But hey, most people have the thinking capability of a 3-year-old. They become dumb and dumber and dumber. Over time, they don't even get it. That's why they're delusional when it comes to relationships. Life is all sunshine and rainbows according to 3-year-olds. So most adults assume that it has to be like that. They don't get that nobody has an easy life. Things happen. Let us take a look at what people need to realize before they get into another relationship. I see that too. Somebody's in a relationship with you're in a relationship with somebody else, and next person, or again, you say you're in a relationship, but you over here and over there with other people. So you're really not in a relationship. So take that status off. Relationships. Your partner should be your best friend. There are a lot of people who got a best friend outside their relationship. So here's the deal with that best friend. Those people are just there to hear the constant complaints about the other person's partner. It sounds like a fun meetup if you ask me, but that's an indicator that the relationship is going south. Yes, I do hear that too. People complaining about this and complaining about that. I listened to one of my friends for some years complaining about a person. And no, gotta go. That's not a good relationship. If you're complaining all the time, if you're discontent, then you either need to fix that where you don't have to complain, or you need to get out of it. Relationships, single and not happy. Just forget about it. Most people can't be alone, so they constantly date to avoid loneliness. That's a big one. And like I said, I don't get lonely. I don't have to be in a relationship. I'm good. I'm in a relationship with me. Best relationship ever. But a lot of people do. Those people that jump, and I see it on Facebook, y'all. One person this week is complaining about they're lonely, they need somebody, and then 2 weeks later they're in another relationship. Another relationship. I can guarantee you that you'll meet some crazy wackos if you're using this approach, because you didn't get to know that person. People who can't be alone are smothering, clingy, and extremely annoying. I hate that kind of woman. You can never make somebody happy if you can't make yourself happy. The sad part is that making yourself happy can take some time. Sometimes even years, definitely. This all depends on how much damage you've done to yourself. It's easy to say that you need to love yourself, but I can guarantee you that it's not easy to love yourself if you hate yourself. Trust me on this. Next one, but don't fall for the happy single myth. People claim that they're happily single, and that's possible, but take a good look at how these people live. They're not that happy. They're performing all kinds of escapism to avoid the truth. They do things like going out, getting drunk all the time, and so on. Men and women are like yin and yang. You're just half of the whole if you're single. And sometimes that's true. A lot of people, you're single, you're partying all the time, you're sleeping with this person, that person, you're doing this, that, and the other. But like I said, for me, I don't go out. I'm happy at home. I'm content. And I've done some of that, years ago. So I already know what that's all about. Well, just look at the singles. They eventually look for people to hang out with. and it's sometimes people you don't even really like, but you just trying to be around somebody. Relationships, fighting all the time isn't normal. Some people assume the fighting all the time is something that happens in every relationship, but it isn't normal. If you ask me, it's toxic, depressing, definitely toxic. You hear a lot about toxic relationships these days. If you're always fighting, arguing, upset with each other, that's not a good relationship. Not at all. It's a whole lot in this article, y'all. Relationships, you're separate but together. And I think people have been hurt so much these days and broken. Like I said, I see a lot of men that are broken, and they're not really, I don't know what the word is. They're not really letting me see the real them, expressing themselves to me. I can always feel, the wall, a certain wall. And that means they've been hurt. Women too, I'm sure. And I'm kind of an open person that I'm going to let myself out, because to an extent, but a lot of hurt people out here. And us being delusional. Let me get back to that. A lot of people have had certain experiences, and they continue to keep that experience near them. So they're treating everybody like this. Well, this person hurt me, so I'm gonna treat him like this. I'm gonna treat her like this. I'm not gonna allow myself to be hurt again. But at some point you're gonna have to open up if you really want a real connection with someone. Yeah, I hurt you, or yes, you got hurt, but can we try again? And some people don't deserve a second chance. Narcissists, never a second chance. But Everyone's not the same. Delusion. We've got to be more honest and upfront with people, honest with yourself. And I don't like living in fantasy or delusion. Now, I do daydream, but living in it, or, operating in it, no. I need honesty. I need people to be loyal. I need you to be truthful with me, man or woman. But yes, I think we are very delusional these days. We're out here, getting pregnant with people, having babies with people we barely know. No one's getting married. Men are expecting, I heard something today that, men are on this certain path and women are on this other path, and women are delusional. Men want what they want, but we're not connecting. In these days, there's a lot of women bashing and manosphere, and we're not on the same page. We're both delusional. So how do we get on the same page? I think we need to definitely have more discussions, honest discussions, where we don't have these preconceived notions when we come into this discussion, and we need to talk. Because if we're thinking two different things, we're on two different pages. Now, I do love men. I love men. And it is rare that you really find just an honest man that is telling his point of view, that's not afraid to tell me how he feels or his point of view. A lot of people are hiding things. They're secretive. They can't tell me how they feel. It's not there. They've been hurt or whatever. But yes, I think we're both delusional, men and women. Old, young, whatever. We're just off track on a lot of things. And it shows in our divorce rates, the baby mama rates, the single mothers. It shows in the evidence of what's going on. But yes, I definitely think we're delusional. A lot of people who, and I do see some men out there, it appears that they have something going on, but they're afraid to come out and express themselves or approach women. And, well, that's a good one. He sounds good. He look good, but he's afraid. But he's complaining about being single. Go start approaching some women. You might get knocked down. You might get shunned off, but you got to start somewhere. Stop being scared. Women, we're delusional. A lot of us are delusional. And we have different levels of delusion. There's some, those women that think they're all this and all that. You're really not. And that's not to down anybody, but we got to really start looking at ourselves, being awareness of ourselves and what's really going on. And if you're not attracting the type of man that you want, then it's something we need to look at. Well, maybe I need to change something. Maybe I need to stop doing this. Maybe I need to start doing that. There's something that I'm doing that I'm not attracting. what I want. Look in the mirror. And a lot of the things we do is what everybody's doing. How are you unique? How are you different? Men too. How are you unique? How are you different than all these other men out here talking the same trash or the same shit? Are you delusional? Well, I got it going on. Really? Oh, you think you do. You really don't. Well, I don't have a man. I just want a man. First of all, that's coming from the wrong energy. Be the best person you can be. Make yourself feel good. Do what's best for you. Empower yourself. And then you'll start attracting something different. And some of us, we don't care. We'll go accept any kind of trash ass man. A bum. And then we complain about it. Well, you accepted a bum. You attracted a bum. Then we're going to complain about it. Delusional. Men. You know what? And I'm not a man. I can't say everything that y'all accept and everything that y'all do. But you brought this person into your life. You accepted this type of person. Oh, you calling her a hoe and a thought and all. You brought her into your life. Look at what people are doing before you bring somebody into your life. Stop being delusional. All right, y'all. I was trying not to go long. I think I went over 30 minutes. But anywho, just start thinking. Let's stop being delusional. We're all grown-ups. If you want a particular type of person, start being that type of person. You want a person that make 300 grand. I seen a woman, she said she want a man to make 300 grand. But you don't make 300 grand. You 5 foot, 160 pounds. Not a 10. She said she thought she was a 10, but she wasn't a 10 in my eyes either. But we got to start being realistic. Start being the person that you want to be. Stop being delusional. Stop jumping in women's DMs thinking they about to marry you and they don't even know you. You are a stranger. You're a stranger. Stranger danger. But yes, y'all, start thinking. Start making better decisions in relationships, friendships. Gotta start changing something. That's the only way we're gonna get something different. Pray about it. Stop going into situations that you know nothing about this person. That's delusional. Oh, this is gonna be my wife. This is gonna be my husband. This person does not even know you. Let's be realistic. But yes, this has been my Real Talk with Amiri podcast Thursday. Everyone have a lovely evening. Peace.